Hello there, and welcome. Are you ready to take a deep breath and dive way, way down under the ocean with me? Because today, we're going on an adventure to meet one of the most magical creatures in the whole sea. All right, let's jump in.
So first, I've got a question for you. Have you ever seen a fish that can fly? That sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? I mean, fish are supposed to swim. But what if I told you there's a very special fish that can actually leap out of the water and pretty much fly through the air?
Well, it's true. Whoosh! Everybody, meet the incredible manta ray. They glide through the ocean like they're giant birds, and sometimes they leap right out, spreading their giant wings like they're really trying to fly. It's one of the coolest things you will ever see in the ocean.
So let's get to know them a little better. A long, long time ago, when people first saw them, they thought they looked just like giant kites floating in the sea. And you know what? They were so right. They really do look like huge living kites. Now, some people gave them a kind of spooky nickname, devil fish, just because of those two little fins on their head that kind of look like horns. But don't let that name fool you. Manta rays are honestly one of the friendliest and most gentle animals in the sea. They are totally harmless and just love to swim around.
Okay, so just how big are these ocean gliders? Well, get ready to be amazed, because when I say giant, I mean huge. Let's find out just how giant these gentle giants really are.
Get this, a giant manta ray can have a wingspan of up to 23 feet. That is wider than a car, and it's probably wider than the biggest room in your entire house. They are truly one of the largest animals in the ocean. To really get how big that is, picture a giraffe in your head. You got it? Okay. A giant manta ray is as wide as that giraffe is tall. Can you even believe that? An animal swimming in the ocean that's as big as a giraffe. That's just wild. And check this out. They have a secret superpower. Manta rays are covered in this special, invisible slime coat. It's like they're wearing a slimy superhero suit that protects them from germs and keeps them all healthy and safe. How cool is that?
And because that slime coat is so important for them, we have to help protect it. So if you're ever lucky enough to see one of these amazing creatures, just remember the rule. We look with our eyes, but we never ever touch.
So what does a giant fish as wide as a giraffe eat to get so big? Do they eat big fish? Nope. They actually eat something much smaller. You could kind of say they love to drink yummy plankton smoothies all day long.
So what's on the menu? Billions and billions of teeny tiny little creatures called plankton, maybe with a few little shrimp and crabs mixed in. They just swim through the water with their giant mouths wide open, gulping down all those microscopic snacks.
And they have a really neat trick for dinner time. When they find a big cloud of plankton, they'll start swimming in a circle, going faster and faster, and they create a whirlpool. This food cyclone pulls all the plankton together, and then, gulp! They just swim right through the middle and get a giant mouthful. But you know, being big isn't the only amazing thing about manta rays. They are also super smart and really playful. There is so much more to them than just being giant swimming kites. In fact, did you know that manta rays have the biggest brain of any fish in the entire world? Yep, this makes them super clever and curious, pretty much the smartest fish in the whole sea. So, just how smart are they? Well, they're so smart that they can pass the mirror test. That means when they see themselves in a mirror, they know they're looking at themselves, just like you do. Most animals can't do that. Their smarts even help them stay clean. Manta rays love visiting these special places in the ocean called cleaning stations. It's kind of like a spa day. As you can see, they just float there patiently while all these little helper fish and crabs swim all over them, cleaning off any little germs. It's total teamwork.
Okay, now here is a really weird fact for you. Manta rays can never, ever stop swimming, not even for a second. See, they have to keep moving forward to push water over their gills so they can breathe. So even when they're sleeping, they're still swimming. Can you imagine that?
So we know they're big and we know they're smart, but what about when they're little? Oh, you are going to love this. Get ready for the cutest fact of the day because we're going to talk about baby manta rays. All right, so a mommy manta carries her baby inside her tummy, not an egg. But when the baby is ready to come out, how is it born? Any guesses? It's born like a little burrito. Yep, you heard that right. A baby manta ray burrito. How funny is that?
It's true. When a baby manta, they call them pups, is born, its big wings are rolled up super tightly around its body, and it looks exactly like a burrito. Then, as soon as it's born, it unrolls its wings and just gracefully swims away, all ready to explore the big ocean by itself.
And finally, I just want to remind you one more time how gentle these giants are. If you look really close at their tail, you'll see something is missing. Unlike their cousins, the stingrays, manta rays have no sharp, ouchy stinger at all. They are truly the gentle giants of the deep.
Wow, we've learned so much about these wonderful flying fish. From their super slime coat to their burrito babies. It really makes you wonder, if you could talk to one of these super smart, gentle giants, what would you ask it? And what do you think it would say back? That's something fun to dream about tonight.